Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Bakersfield Tonight. Tonight, your host, Danny Hill, will go over all of the top issues in Bakersfield. Here he is, Danny Hill! It's Bakersfield Tonight, yeah. Hello, I'm Danny. My jacket's off right. Let me fix that real quick while we're getting going. Bam! All right, welcome to Bakersfield Tonight. Let's jump into this bad boy. So Bakersfield is apparently relaunching a very important campaign. We're in the middle of a crisis here, and Bakersfield's hitting them hard where they need it. And of course, it's with your toilet. Yes, they're relaunching a campaign that's called Don't Create a Monster, Think Before You Flush. In fact, they're investing money into this and buying billboards. Somewhere, someone who owns a billboard is going, thank God, everybody else pulled out. Now we got the money. So they're going to put billboards up, and they're going to remind people not to flush certain items. Woo! All right, so I got my list. Let me write it down. Don't flush tampons. Check. Cotton swabs. Check. Leftover body hair from shaving myself because I've been bored. Check. If you want to see the complete list, you can. You just have to Google, don't we have other things to do with our time? Nope, we don't. So don't create a monster. Seems like plumbers out there right now would be like, hey, you should definitely flush that stuff and I'll come out and charge your emergency wages. So I know you're thinking, boy, the school systems have stepped up and they've helped out a lot, which is why this next announcement is so disparaging. Turns out the Kern County High School has decided to no longer serve free meals, but not all of them. Slow down there, buddy. Only 6 of them. They still encourage you to go to other places. April 14th, there will be no meal services at Centennial High School, East Bakersfield High School, Highland High School, Foothill High School, and Ridgeview High School until further notice. In addition, meals will no longer be served on Fridays. Students will receive 2 extra meals for the total of 4 meals during the Thursday distribution. Well, that's something to know. So if you go on Thursday, you're getting double the food, which is good for me and the kids. Everybody else, not so good. I guess if you were going to those locations, it doesn't say specifically why they decided to stop doing that. I imagine it had to do with health reasons and having the gym coach out there going, hey everybody, I hope you're still doing push-ups. No, we're not. We're just staying home, eating chocolate, getting fat. We'll see you next fall. Probably not, unless we get this under control. Hopefully we do. The coronavirus cases in Bakersfield only went up by 3 today, so that's a good thing. We have a grand total of 312 coronavirus cases in Kern County. Ironically enough, what started from this is there's only 10 up in the mountain region. So that's like Lake Isabella, Wofford Heights. Let's concentrate on Lake Isabella. Recently, the residents of Lake Isabella have been mad that people from Bakersfield have been coming up. They've been saying, go home. You're not wanted up here. And for the first time, people in Bakersfield have said, please, let us go to Lake Isabella. I mean, it's been interesting to see how things can change. Of course, the desert region has about 9 out there, but the big hot spot for Bakersfield is West Bakersfield. Oh, go get 'em blue. You know, we're up to 124 in West Bakersfield, but not to be outdone, East Bakersfield's up to 119 cases of COVID-19. Of course, this other region, they just call it the Valley, which is Shafter, Wasco, Delano. They're like, that's the Valley? There's only about 44 up there. Well, the city of Bakersfield's doing their part to help out everyone. They are apparently doing a tax deferral program. Oh, that's convenient. So you don't have to pay your taxes now. You can defer them all till June 30th. I love how they keep saying that you don't have to pay something today and you can just pay us 7 times the amount later as somehow doing me a gift. That's like saying, look, I'm not going to kick you in the crotch now, but in 4 months, I'm going to kick you. I don't think I want that. In fact, even when this comes back into play, do you think business is just going to skyrocket to the point where we've all made 6, 7 times the amount of money to pay off all these bills that we deferred on? I don't think so. But either way, I guess it's a gift if you need it. It's there for you. Well, a local Bakersfield nurse is making national attention because she's decided to sew thousands of masks. Her name is Julie Boyer. I applaud her efforts. That is extremely awesome. She said she was able to get a deal from the High Seas Trading Company, but she was a little suspicious at the fabric when it all came back as pirate patches. Arr, I'm part of the High Seas Trading Company. You know, I did that joke earlier, and my kids didn't think it was funny either. So, probably should have pulled it. Either way. Are you ready to get your eye patch mouth? Because it's the, you know, the fabric from them. Their pirates is where the joke is. Thank you, Julie, for all that you do. Hopefully, you'll be able to get back to work doing everything else. Well, recently, Kern County received an F in social distancing. That's not a good thing. When this thing first started, we were a solid C, and then we dropped to an F. Much like our kids' report cards, it seems to run out of steam as it continues on. Of course, the problem was you had business owners here in town that were refusing to shut down, one of which is a local gym owner who said he was waiting to see how far he could push it. Kern County received an F in social distancing, and no, that doesn't stand for fantastic. We received an F for social distancing. We started this thing with a C. We were doing good. We were average. And then we slowly failed, like my high school career. It went nowhere. And we don't want to be failures, Kern County. I mean, there's so many things that we're good at. We're good at keeping gyms open when they're not supposed to be open. Well, maybe that's why we got an F. No, we're good at jogging in groups of our neighbors. That's why we got an F. No, we're really good at going on bicycle rides to the golf course with groups of our friends because they don't feel sick, so they're probably not... Darn it! I think that's why we got an F. So they are asking people to do their part. Of course, the CDC made a recommendation a couple of weeks ago that we should start wearing masks. Of course, Kern County has responded in fashion by not doing that at all. In fact, according to a recent study that was just taken in our area, only 38% of Kern County is wearing a mask, while the rest of them aren't gonna do it. Just not gonna do it. There was no other real reason. Some said, just kind of, I don't know, I just don't want to. I just don't want to. Well, good news for everybody that's broke out there. It turns out today's the day they're releasing the stimulus checks. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Gonna get that real money, that cush, that good. Of course, $1,200 per person. They say a second round of checks is gonna go out April 20th. That's the second round of checks. And a third round of checks can go out at a later date of your choice. So you can choose any date you want. Me personally, I'll be choosing my birthday in October. So that way I'm like, what? Who got me this? $1,200 to go to Deja Vu with and just make it rain. That was a joke my wife didn't think was funny, so I retract the money part and I put it right back in the card and I give it to myself on my birthday anyway. So anyway, expect that check. I guess it's not really a check, that's what old people say. It's gonna be a direct deposit, but for those that don't have direct deposit, well then I guess it will be a check for you. It'll be a self-check of why don't you have direct deposit? That's the fun stuff. There it is, Bakersfield Tonight. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. I'm going to try to do this as often as I can because let's be honest, it gives me a reason to get away from the kids and come into this room and put on an outfit. Otherwise, I'm just in pajamas all day. Hey, if you want me to talk about something locally, let me know. Email me, Danny Hill at Rewind981. Remember to listen to Rewind 98.1. It's a good station. That's quarantine, baby. It's Bakersfield Tonight. Thank you. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.